multiple successions of potatoes is the best way for me to stretch out how many potatoes we're able to eat from our own garden. Welcome to Scofield Farm. I'm Carice, and today I am amending my potato bed to plant more potatoes. I have this soil from Happy Frog, Fox Farms, and I actually got it from a friend of mine in town who does microgreens, and she actually recycles each tray soil for microgreens and resells it. So there might be a few microgreen seeds in here, but I am going to amend this whole potato bed because when we harvested potatoes, some of the soil felt not as fluffy, as light as I would like it to be for potatoes. It also didn't feel quite as water retaining as I'd like. So this soil is really nice. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a rich black color. It has things like vermiculite and perlite in it, which helps keep it fluffy but also retain the moisture. So I'm going to do a layer of it on all the places I'm going to plant my next round of potatoes. We'll wait for Sam to crow there. And then I will plant and water in, and then we will have our next succession sowed potato crop. We also have, if you look at the bed, we have some that I didn't harvest. That's because those are potatoes that I actually sowed later than our first round of big harvest that we did. So I'm gonna have different potatoes becoming ripe at different times, which is great because we live in a climate that's a bit too hot to have a good long-term storage option. We do not have a root cellar. We don't have a super cool room, even in the winter. Fluctuating temperature if we were gonna use our garage or something. So doing multiple successions of potatoes is the best way for me to stretch out how many potatoes we're able to eat from our own garden. Okay, so you can see where it's richer black soil is where I actually amended with that Fox Farms gold soil. And this is where I'm actually going to dig a little bit into this, and I'm going to plant. I got just 5 pounds of seed potato. Since I already had something in this garden, I didn't need a whole lot more, just a bit. And here are my seed potato I ordered. You can see some of these are very ready. And then I also have some of these that were eaten from our garden harvest that had some eyes, and so we're going to actually replant these as well so that they wouldn't be a total waste because of pests gnawing on them. Want to show all the peas you harvested in July of all days? That is awesome. Good job. Good. Okay, that's wonderful. Put them over to the side. Here, if you put them in there, it'll be in the shade so they don't get all sad. Okay, I'm gonna I'm not going to do a whole row like I did last time I planted. I'm going to just make a little divot about 4 inches deep, and then I'm going to place one of the seed potato in there. You want to put the eyes face up. This one is small, but it has a couple set of eyes, so I might place it like this. And then I'm going to do them about a foot, maybe a little bit more than a foot, maybe 15 inches apart, and then they're about a foot apart in the rows. I'm going to do like 2 down all the way down. Okay, you want to place it down in that deep part there, make sure the eye is up. We're not going to cover them until we have them all placed. Okay, what about right here? Okay, put it down. Eyes up. Okay, let's do that right here. Can you get it in there? Yeah, that's all right. And then right here. You got one? Get it all the way down there, as deep as you can get it, okay? Okay, get it in there. It's wanting to avalanche in. There we go. Get it in there. Oops, let's try not to step in the soil because we're going to get it a little compacted. We want to keep it light and fluffy. Well, it's getting deeper as we go, so you can do that one too, okay? There you go. Get it down there deep. I'm trying to hold the stuff back. Push down as far as you can. There you go. Okay.
How many did you get?
I don't know.
How many are you guessing?
20?
Good guess. Good job. Did you just harvest those right now? Awesome.
We got them in. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Then we're going to cover them up and water them in really well. Here's my helpers. And then, yeah, we're just going to have more and more from the same garden space. You know, when you use a garden space more than once, you do want to feed it. You do want to amend it. You do want to rotate crops. In the winter, in our potato bed, we grew brassicas, we grew cabbage, we grew mustards, we grew collards, and we grew chard. And so we will do something like that again in the winter, just so something else that is not taking the same nutrients, that is not have the same pests, will be able to be here. And I'm trying to decide what would be best to put here this winter. I mean, what do you think about maybe lettuce or something like that? Maybe we'll do lettuce, or maybe I'll go ahead and do like a big patch of peas. Well, strawberries want a permanent place, but maybe a big patch of peas because that actually will feed the soil too. I'll think about that one and get back to you guys. All right, so we have them in here. I'm going to cover them up. We're going to wait for it to come back up, and then I will put another layer of either compost or some sort of good soil on them. I will put wood chips over them, and I'm thinking about putting some good rice straw on the very top because I feel like that will help keep the moisture in but allow the wood chips underneath to break down, which I would like them primarily to feed the soil. Alright, so I'm just gonna cover them all up. I'm gonna try to kind of hill it a little bit over them. And then, not too hard.
I'm just feeling still.
thank you for joining me. I got those potatoes planted and watered in, and I'm really excited for having at least 2 more harvests of potatoes before it is winter. That is really encouraging. I want to show you some fun little footage, just a couple things from our weekend. We went to the annual gathering of our local tribe that we are a part of. We are Winnemem Wintu, and I just have a cute little clip from there of my daughter kind of dancing at the table to the drums. Also, I have been trying to convince my brother-in-law and sister to become more and more homesteaders, and I've got a cute little video of them. I just want to document my brother-in-law.
I'm so into this. This is like my life now.
Is making vanilla.
Everything from scratch. Everything.
This is consistent with the rest of my life.
How is it?
We're never buying anything from the store
Why buy
again.
something from the store?
I know you joke, but isn't it so much cooler to make it yourself though? Come on. I mean, come on. Look at you, Homestead.
We're never
It's
gonna run out of
practically
vanilla.
free. All we have to do is work
Our
outside
great-
all day.
We should have included this in our will.
But do you know how much baking your wife does? This is going to the greater good. It'll be gem.
Do we have to keep it in the vodka container?
Yes.
I love sharing this with you.
I'm so glad. And all of my viewers too.
This is our partnership.
They are amazing. They are houseplant extraordinaires and have fruit trees and a beautiful outside garden of flowers, and have ground squirrels continually attacking any veggie that they grow. So I can see why my brother-in-law is resistant to more tomato plants that will be disappointment when the ground squirrels get them first. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. These roosters really have something to say right now. I will see you soon. Happy gardening. Thank you for joining me. And as always, if you enjoy your time with us, I would love for you to subscribe and to be updated about future videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.